Working with Kevin Harlan was a dream. I mean, he's the best. He's the GOAT to me.
Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
Every single take that he had, it was peak Kevin Harlan. He brought so much energy.
LeBron against DeRozan. And LeBron proves it down hard.
And his iconic voice, that's the same voice that I heard on every single take. And it's hard to do.
The Lakers.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At center, Mitchell Robinson. At shooting guard, Dante DiVincenzo. Let's meet the starting five for your Philadelphia 76ers. At shooting guard, 6'3".
Thanks for joining us. So the New York starting five. The forward spots, it's Bridges and Randall. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Gordon. He out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And so off the tip, it's New York. And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
And now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely. Here's Embiid. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
DiVincenzo with it. George picks him up. Pass to Maxey. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Randall from outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's P. He's off on that one. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. And the foul on P. That's his first foul. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. We both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Randall down low. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Loving PG's just aggressive in close, just punishing the rim that time.
Brunson outside. Randall outside. Launches it from deep. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your... I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a little high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest and sitting next to you here courtside tonight is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your off-season is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Maxey passes to Pete. To the wing right side. Embiid kicks to George. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Here's Maxey. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. He with the bucket.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The shot by George, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls fan. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
P with the bucket. 13 points for P.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Brunson. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Indiana. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Over to the wing. Brunson against Maxey. Pass to Pete. It's George on the wing. Clock at 4. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track. Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Now, here's Maxey. Against Charlotte. He was really on his game.
Great ball movement there.
Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
DiVincenzo decision that time. Pretty solid there. Taking the initiative and then taking the contact.
Kayla Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Gordon. And then for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Julius Randle. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges.
The assist from Tyrese.
Brunson against Maxey. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Achua in the corner. That one's good from the corner. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's P. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Hornets. Pass to Anunoby. It's tipped. And here's Brunson. Now here's DiVincenzo. 14 points from him the last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. The 76ers leading by 6. Martin the pass to Maxey. DiVincenzo against Martin. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I love the creativity. Martin just showing off right there.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, an interesting history between these two. I mean, last year they were swept by this club in the regular season, but rebounded to take them down in the playoffs.
And the 76ers with some changes. Andre. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. We've got P. Tyrese Maxey out there with Jackson. Then it's Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. P. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And the league continuing jobs to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
You have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Puts it up from 12. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
New York.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And George kicks to Maxey. Here's P. Second shot opportunity. Embiid, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Maxey passes to Pete. And there's the call on Miles McBride.
Miles McBride.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And and a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the call will be against Julius Randle.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches, it's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Well, Randle finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Maxey, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Over in the corner, Randle. No good from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's P. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. Over Maxey. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
The pass to Pete. The shot from 20 feet away. They get it back. And Embiid throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Randle. It's hauled in by Gordon. Philadelphia leading by 8. Takes a 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush, and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
Wow. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Maxey passes to Pete. And again, it's Philadelphia. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against Charlotte.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Knicks trail by 10. Here's Randle. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. George passes to Pete. Knicks with the rebound. Brunson, left side. No one near Randle as he lets it go. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
they're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeout.
So it's Philadelphia with a sizable lead as the
score. Your Sixers 69. The Knicks 53.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from P in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And New York, looking at who they've got. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. And it's Bridges in at the three spot. Robinson dishes to Randall. Good D by Embiid.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Brunson, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now it's some numbers here for Randall. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Both good from the line that time.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
And he gets the bucket. Maxi's got 10 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. Wants to get it to Randall and does. From down in the low post, it goes. 11 points in the game.
If Robinson starts making plays, passes, give the opponent something else to think about.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Tries again, and Embiid lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 20.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Right wing, Randall from outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
The 76ers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Number 33.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from P. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And here is DiVincenzo. Brunson outside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Pete from past the arc. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. The Knicks shooting well. They're at 45%. In the corner, it's Bridges. He takes it in.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Maxey passes to Pete. The Knicks pull it in.
Yikes. Bad miss. He could be more assertive as a finisher inside. He would be so much more effective.
And sometimes you just get a step on the defender. Bridges saw an opening there and exploited it.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
New York calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. Three-pointer, Randall. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. To the middle. Here's P. Doesn't go that time. Randall with some nice D. Knicks trail by 21. Knocked away. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Good on the three-point shot. Randall's got 14 points.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Maxey on the wing. Brunson covering. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Passes to DiVincenzo. New York moving it around. Randall from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. Maxey passes to Pete. And the layup's good off the glass. 30 points for Pete.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Robinson finds DiVincenzo. The three-pointer no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's P. He's defended by Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Here's P. He has 30, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Brunson the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and could beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a play.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what P has done in this game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup.
New York shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. P out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Gordon. And it's Maxey in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
P passes to Embiid. Can't get it to fall.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Outside Gordon. Out to the right wing. Pass to P. He feeds it to Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Maxey with it. He kicks to Embiid. Now the pass to P. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Randall with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Maxey attacking. Gordon, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Outside for Randall. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 18. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by George. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half. To Randall. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Bridges. He grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Maxey. Off target with his 3. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. There's the dish to Robinson. And the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
2 shots.
Maxey hits them both. Now Brunson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Embiid with the steal. Down low. Here's P. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well,
if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Back to Brunson. That's a 2 from Randall. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists now tonight. Maxey passes to Pete. Gordon against DiVincenzo. P, the offensive rebound.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the inside. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
Back to DiVincenzo. He grabs the miss. He's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Maxey. Up again. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it to Randall. Unloads. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Pass to Embiid. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Just been really inefficient. 5 turnovers. You know, it's as if he's playing for the other team.
Jackson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for the Knicks. Cameron Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. Jackson passes to P. Kicks it out to Gordon. Inside. Banked in off the glass. 33. That's 36 points for P.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Jackson. Payne passes to DiVincenzo. And there's the pass to Bates-Diop. Traps in the tray.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Jackson passes to Pete. From 20 feet out, DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Payne looking around. Pass to Bates-Diop. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Martin, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for New York. Achua's checked in. He no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Payne gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 23. Martin the pass to Pete. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Jackson. And they're able to recover. Shots good by Achua. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's P. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Payne. The three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
He passes to Gordon. Here's P. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. Goes back up. Embiid, no good. The Knicks have gone 7-16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Puts up a deep three. He no good.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
DiVincenzo finds Achua. And the rejection by Embiid. And he's able to get it back. Such a wide open look. Bates-Diop's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Knicks.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. New York calls timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now, here's DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Three-pointer, Randall. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Randall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
This is it to beat.
2 minutes.
Maxey on the wing. Out to the wing. Here's P. A second chance effort. Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got 25 points in the game.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Gordon against DiVincenzo. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
So many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
DiVincenzo against Gordon. Down low. Here's Bates Diop. Off target at the rim. And here's Maxey. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Oh, and so it comes and goes.
And I bet you can never put your phone on DND.
No, no. I have the loudest ringtone.
Really?
You'll see.
What is it?
And the longest ringtone ever. It's the dun 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 dun. It's that one. I wish I could hear that every night, you know.
That means that you are meant for this job.
You have to really immerse yourself in it, and that's what I've tried to do my whole life is I try to dive all the way 100% in, so.
Well, tell me about how you got started in the business.
I got started because I loved basketball and I loved writing, so I played basketball growing up. I got cut sophomore year of high school, and then once you get cut, it's like you have to figure out what you want to do. Because I want to still, like, I wanted to play in the NBA, and then those dreams get dashed like it does for many people. And then I loved writing too, so it's like you combine basketball, you combine writing. I started writing for a school newspaper, then I write for a blog, then I write, and it's a trickle-down effect. You know, you just keep with it. I didn't have any connections in the industry. My first summer league, 2013, I was deer in the headlights. I didn't know anyone, and it was definitely nerve-wracking. It was uncomfortable, but I think those uncomfortable moments definitely.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's George. And it's P in at the 4-man position. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses. And they're not just talented, they're relentless.
He buries it from 3.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Outside Garland. Down low. Allen can't get it to go. Here's Maxey. Pass to P. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Mitchell against Oubre. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shoots over Maxey, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's his first. They make Garland outwork them, but that's just what he does to win the and-one opportunity.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
P, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him. You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's George. It's stolen. And they're on the run. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by P. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
George against Garland. Back to Okoro. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Maxey passes to P. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Back to Garland. Okoro, right side. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal. Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And it's Maxey missing. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all. Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Pass to P. George outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that. And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, it's important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
It's stolen by Garland. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
And he's going for the oop here. Mobley, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty. And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's P. Guarded by Okoro. George passes to P. The Sixers with another miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter. To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Okoro outside. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
P, no good. Okoro outside to the inside. Embiid with a steal. To stop the drought. Maxey. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 5 points.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Allen, left side. Outside for Mitchell. Garland against Maxey, and the shot is good by Garland.
When you talk about players with great ball skills, Garland comes up early in the discussion.
Pass to P, goes up at the elbow, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Okoro on the wing. To the right side. Mobley passes to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Okoro with the ball. Off the mark there with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
For 3, Maxey sinks it from distance. He's got 10.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Cleveland calls timeout. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league.
Philadelphia leading by 3. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Okoro is out there with George Niang, and it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Niang, that's good. Niang's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
There's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Garland for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Here's Oubre. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Niang's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Okoro's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball, and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat. Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, get your feelings hurt.
Knocked away. Now here's Niang. He's guarded closely. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 6-point lead.
Usually you can expect Oubre to be the finisher, but when somebody else is this open, he moves the rock.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here in the 2nd quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Allen Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, completely inexcusable and unacceptable when you don't box out Allen. This guy is a monster as an offensive rebound.
Pass to P. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. George with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Cleveland calls timeout. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, stolen by Embiid. To the paint. Fast break, Philadelphia. Yep, that one's good. And now a 10-point 76ers lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Garland is tough as nails, able to convert despite the clear contact.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Garland finds Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. He drops it from range. Okoro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Niang with it. Second chance shot. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. George passes to P. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Okoro. Rebound by Philadelphia. P's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey on the wing. Now here's Embiid. And he comes up with a bucket. Embiid's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And they pick up 2. Okoro's got 9. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's P. He's got 12. He's rebounded by Okoro.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Niang. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Niang's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Niang. Tipped away. Okoro on the wing. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Oubre. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Niang. And Cleveland another 3.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's P. Mitchell grabs a miss. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 6. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He came into that second quarter determined to throw the ball inside, and it's paying off.
Drummond's checked in for Embiid. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mobley's checked in.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
Allen can't get it to go.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Here's P. That one no good. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Okoro on the wing. Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Fades. And there it is for him.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's P. Puts up a 3. They get it again. And the jam by Drummond.
Well, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Mitchell with the ball. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Allen finds Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Maxey passes to P. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 17 points.
You can see how Maxey has developed as a facilitator. This coaching staff has a lot of trust in him.
Pass to Mobley. George with a steal. Oubre with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And there's Oubre. That one's good. On the assist by George. Oubre's got 5 points now in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning a title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia leading by 15. Out to the right wing. Here's P, covered by Mobley. George passes to Drummond. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Good effort by the defense, but Drummond just powers past the contest.
Mitchell finds Garland. Launches a 3. Here's Allen. They shoot again. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Maxey surveys. Pass to P from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very... And so it's Philadelphia looking in total control with this 17-point...
63. The Cavaliers. 46.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Cleveland has possession. 17-point game. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's P in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Out to the right wing. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA. But clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Going inside. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Maxey against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Lets it go. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Oubre passes to P. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers trail by 15. Pass to Garland. Mobley outside. To the middle. It's hauled in by P. P's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Oubre. No good on the shot. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Shot from 12. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Philadelphia. They love where they stand right now. First place. And checking out Cleveland, 3 spots down.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they're not in any danger of a slow start. In position right now to challenge for a top seed this season.
They've eliminated that possibility in my eyes. I mean, they've come together quickly, and I think they're going to be right in the playoff mix all season.
Pass to Garland. Into the lane. Out to Mobley. To the paint. Clock at 6. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Maxey passes to P. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And Cleveland making a change here. LeVert's checked in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Garland against Maxey. And it's Allen who slams it home. And that's a double-double for him now.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Garland against Maxey. Lets the three fly. It's another three for Cleveland.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's P. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's LeVert. And the deficit down inside single digits.
They're really working the paint now.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. George feels it out a bit. P passes to George. Here's P. Just 5 to shoot.
76ers foul.
And Philip. The Sixers lead by 16. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Mobley out there with Max Strus. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Maxey. Pass to P. And here's Embiid. Right side, Oubre. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And P gets it to go. P's got 27 points.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
The three from Mitchell. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Gordon. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Garland. Here's Strus. Back to Garland. And he lobs it up, and Mobley throws it down.
This goes to
you talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Maxey passes to P. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Okoro outside. Shot from 12. The rebound by Maxey. Philadelphia leading by 21. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Pass to P. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He's got 29.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
And there's the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
P passes to Gordon. Here's P. 4-3. They get it back. Embiid. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
The three from Mitchell. He can't hit that time.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's P, covered by Strus. And Embiid throws it down.
I got pity for that rim right there. Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Cavaliers trail by 19. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. No good with the triple.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Maxey against Garland. Mobley with the block. And they'll get another chance. And it's in there. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside Strus. That's tipped. And here is Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal.
That one's on Darius Garland.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
P. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Mitchell against Oubre. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
P passes to George. Now here's Embiid. Outside Maxey. Shot from 12. And he drops that one in. Maxey's got 14 points now in the second half.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee, to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Both teams making substitutions here.
Paul George, one shot.
That's good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Oubre with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Up the floor.
Cavaliers foul. Darius Garland. That's his fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Paul George.
That's good from George.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Oubre. Out to Mobley. Wide open. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
A sign of things to come. You gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
They get the rebound. And Drummond with the jam. That gives him a double-double.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Allen. And here's Mobley. Takes the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's P. Guarded by Garland. Snatched up. Drummond passes to P. Out to Oubre. Drains it from 9 feet away.
These high percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. Cashing in inside.
Okoro outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. He was all alone on that one. Mobley's got 26.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Pass to P from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Garland. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep... So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Next sporting event.
successes. One of probably the first big stories that I had was when Luol Deng got traded from the Bulls to the Cavs, January 2014. And I remember the very next day I was driving from Chicago to Milwaukee to go to a Warriors game, Warriors-Bucks game in Milwaukee. And I wanted to do a one-on-one with Klay Thompson and like spend time with him. And I did that. Like I went the next day, did the interview, drove home, and I was a sophomore at Loyola Chicago, and like I feel like a lot of people that age might get complacent. You know, you have a big story break. I think I went from like 700 followers, like 7,000, and you know, I feel like now looking back, I'm like.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the match. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Maxey out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's George. And it's P in at the 4. And for Orlando, the Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 4. Taking a look at Orlando. They lost their first game in the NBA Cup. Is tonight a must-win for them?
Yeah, in this Cup format, it is a 4-game group stage, but you cannot afford 2 losses. So tonight is a must-win.
And now talking about how things are going for the 76ers. It was a strong start to the group stage for them, winning their first NBA Cup game.
Yeah, they played well in that one, but this will be a difficult challenge. Winning on the road is difficult in this league.
Yeah, and Wagner is a solid big man. He's someone that's going to give you everything he's got every time he's on the floor.
Caldwell Pope against Gordon. Orlando grabs the miss. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Suggs, no good. George against Wagner. George passes to Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Maxey against Suggs. Ben Carroll outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Ben Carroll bangs his way in.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Here's Suggs. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And P gets it to go.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
For Orlando, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Ben Carroll, and that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Offensive board. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
Maxey against Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Ben Carroll with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner. Ben Carroll's got 6.
And the confidence Ben Carroll possesses is clear. He goes strong around the rim.
Maxey with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Gordon bearing his second of 3 attempts. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Gordon. launches it. No good. Orlando trailing here. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. No good.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like they'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Maxey passes to P. Goes back up. And finished off by Embiid inside. Embiid's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Steps back and shoots. Jump shot is good that time.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. And this is game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
Yeah, in this NBA Cup format, every single game counts. So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
Pass to P from the arc. Drops in the 3. P's got 5.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. 5th best, Philadelphia.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Pass to P. The 3 ball. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. It's hauled in by P. The 76ers have gone 7 of 16 so far. Now here's Maxey. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Suggs. The 76ers also with a sub. Oubre, he's checked in for Gordon. Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Anthony. 14 points for him.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Pass to P. Fires from the corner. And no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
Pass to Anthony. And here's Wagner. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Guys, I like that decision from Cole Anthony. You expect that from the son of an NBA player.
Unloads from 13. The bank shot, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Open shot, Banchero. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. P, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
George, his shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 6. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
Orlando making some changes. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel...
It's going in.
Good game last night. This is where things count, right here. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Shots up. Hey, hands up.
Get your mind right. see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
One more. You could do better than that. Keep it going.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Come on, y'all. Keep moving. Yo, keep moving. Shots up. Who's got ball? Get the next one.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.